Did you get a little houseplant crazy during the pandemic like I did? If so, I'm going to show you an easy way that you can keep track of the care needs of each of your plants in an easy and attractive way. Hi, I'm Larissa, co-blogger at the DIY lifestyle and craft blog timeonourhands.com. So as you can see, I really like my houseplants. But as I've started to grow my collection, I've found it hard to keep up with the specific needs of each plant. How much light it needs, how much water it needs, what kind of soil. So I have created some care cards. So some of your houseplants might have come with cute little care cards like this. These are great, but they don't always come with your plant. In fact, sometimes I don't even know what kind of plant I'm buying, so then I have to figure that out. So I like to create my own cards that I can coordinate with my decor and with each other so they all match. You can do different images, fill in any different kind of plant. So I've created a free template in Canva that you can use with a free Canva account. So I'll walk you through how to create an account if you don't have one, how you can make changes to the card, and I've even included a printing template so you can easily print these on 8.5 by 11, 4 at a time. So I hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment or like our channel below if you like it. Thanks. So start on your browser, and then you're going to copy over the template link that I've linked below and paste it in. And here you'll see the template. So click Use Template. If you already have a Canva account, just log into your Canva account. If you don't have a Canva account, you can get one for free. So to do that, just click Continue with Email. I'm going to create a new account. Okay, now they're going to send a code to your email. So I'm going to go to my email. All right, here it is. So I'm going to copy that and paste it here, and that will create an account for you. And again, it's free. Canva is free to use. I have the Pro version, so I can do some other things. Canva Pro is about $13 a month. I think it's great, but you can definitely use it for free. And then from here, you can edit this however you want to. So this template is for a Majesty Palm. So say I want to do a card for my aloe vera plant. So I can easily just change these. And then I can change the image as well. So in the free version of Canva, there aren't photos to choose from, which there are in the Pro version, but you can upload your own photo. So I've just found an image of an aloe vera plant online, and I have saved it to my computer. So from here, I can just upload it. And then once it's ready, I can just drag it over. Right, so here you can just drag it right on and drag it until it fills the whole space like that. And here you can adjust the transparency. So if you want the actual image darker or lighter, you can make it very dark. You can make it very light. I usually make it a little bit light so I can see the text. But you could change this so it was very dark and then change this text to something like white or a light color. So it's really up to you how you want to do that. I am going to use blue, and I'm going to make that just a little bit lighter. And now I just need to adjust all this information. So I found a site about aloe vera. From here I can just plug in the appropriate information for soil, humidity, temperature, fertilizer, sunlight, and water. I can move these around. I can change this if I don't want soil. I can use a different parameter, like how often to repot it or something like that. So whatever information you actually want to have on your card. And then when you have it how you want it, just go to share. That's how you download it. Click on download, and PNG is fine, and hit download. So from here, you could print this out as is, but what I like to do is print them up print them out on an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, 4 up on a page. So to make that really easy for you to do, I've also created a printing template. So from here, just click the same way as you did before. Use this template. And then here you just want to upload the image you just downloaded. So go to your files. So here's your aloe vera. So here you can just drop these in anywhere. So you could have one for Majesty Palm, you could do one for aloe vera. You could go back to your image template here and do one for a monstera. And just keep setting them up. And when you have 4 laid out here, you can just print this out on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You can use regular paper and laminate it and then cut it, or you can print this directly on cardstock. I'm ready to print out my houseplant care cards, and I'm going to do it 2 different ways to show you how you can do it. So the first is using an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. So this will work well because it will easily stand up in one of your sign holders that you can stick in your plants. You can also print it on regular paper or nice printer paper and then laminate it. So I'll show you that too. So here I have my cardstock sheet, and then I have one printed on just regular printer paper and one printed on just a little bit nicer printer paper. You see the color comes out a little bit better. It's not a huge deal, but if you do have some nice paper, that will look a little bit nicer. So I'm going to start by laminating this. So I'm just putting it into the sheet evenly, and then you just feed it in. All right, while that's going, I'm going to take my cardstock one and I'm going to start cutting it out. So this is set up so you just cut along the edges and then in the middle. And the way it's set up minimizes how many times you have to cut it. Okay, that's done, so I'm going to turn off my laminator. Okay, so I'm going to cut it starting with this top edge here. A paper cutter like this is great because it cuts straight lines, but if you don't have one, scissors will work fine. This template is set up to cut, to do 4 cards per 8.5 by 11 sheet. So now I'm going to do the laminated sheet. So I've laminated the whole sheet. You want to laminate first and cut second. And we'll see which one looks better. The cardboard or the laminating. Obviously the laminating will work well. If you get a little crazy with watering and get it wet, you'll be fine. But if you get that wet, you can also just print another one out. All right, so here's the laminated one, and here's the non-laminated one. The laminated does actually look really nice, I think. So I'm going to pop that in there. I'm going to cut this off a little bit. All right, just going to trim that off. There we go. And then just sit it like that, and there you have it. Isn't that cute?